Today's horoscope, Capricorn September 8th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Early today, partnering can be successful and rewarding, or you might find support for your contributions. Still, as the day advances, a Sun-Saturn opposition comes into influence, reminding you of your responsibilities, paperwork, errands, or studies that need your attention. There may be the need to go back to the drawing board with a project. Something may need fine-tuning or editing. Worries, fears of expansion, and insecurities might also limit your experiences if you arrive at a state of indecision. There could be disapproval or criticism that temporarily puts a damper on things, but it might motivate you to tighten up your work or brush up on your skills. If there's no lesson in it, do your best to discard negativity. Consider ways to put habits that are holding you back from growing, learning, and experiencing life behind you. You may feel like you're in a battle of wits, debates, and fierce intellectual wars that begin today and linger onward into tomorrow. As the mighty sun, our great luminary, spins in the skies of your solar house of wisdom, he clashes with icy Saturn, now in your solar house of ideas. This shows that you could realize you and a partner are just not seeing eye to eye, or that you're seeing major opposition to your plans and goals. Either way, make sure that you're taking some time to unplug and chill out rather than throwing barbs at a significant other who will also be having a bad day. Something unexpected could skew your financial plans. You may need to think things through when Mercury in Leo squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus. There might be a financially intensive opportunity that you really want to partake in. It could be exciting and fun, especially if it is connected to something that you are passionate about. However, this is the time to focus on financial stability. You may have to make the tough decision to either invest in this opportunity or let it pass. Make the smart decision so that your finances are not skewed. You can benefit greatly from the creativity made available by the planetary energy at play. The usual day-to-day routine can get a little boring, and this day brings spark and energy that go a long way toward restoring your faith in healthy practices. Be open to change while sticking to your basic principles, and you will end up with fun surprises. Look for the unusual, the funny, the quirky jokes of nature when you are outside. Additionally, today's aspect might bring you a new friend. Today will be marked by a lot of professional activity. You will be sure of yourself and your capacities and feel as though you are indispensable. In addition, you will have an overwhelming passion for the person you love. You will be feeling as though you had wings at the moment. It's true that you overcome obstacles easily, but a little humility and serenity would help you in your initiatives. As for your budget, it will be growing in leaps and bounds. Finally, those you collaborate with will take your advice and recommendations into account. As the moon completes its only visit to your career sector while Venus is present, her alignment with the asteroid Juno, known as the Queen of Commitment, which peaked yesterday, begins to fade. This regular monthly visit not only leaves you with heightened professional instincts and imagination but also boosts your confidence and determination. With the moon set to return in 4 weeks as an eclipsing new moon, seeds have been planted that will be ready for harvest upon its return. 2 days after Mars returned to your relationship sector, and just as he is settling into his longest visit in 2 decades, the moon not only returns to your friendship sector but into a friendly aspect. With the moon set to connect with both planets in your communication sector over the weekend, this is getting this new focus on your relationships off to a good start. Daily Planetary Overview. Mercury in Leo squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus today, and you might feel the ripple effects in your interactions. It's one of those days where things might not go as planned, where twists and turns catch you off guard, leaving you scrambling to make sense of the moment. Have you ever been in a conversation only to have something unexpected come out of your mouth? Whether it's an unintentional slip of the tongue or a sudden revelation, today could bring those moments to the forefront. Perhaps a long-held secret will be revealed, or someone else's unfiltered words could spark surprise. Whatever happens, the key is to remain calm and centered, even if you're feeling thrown off by these unexpected developments. Staying calm might not always be easy, especially if these surprises touch on sensitive areas or amplify any frustration and anger lurking beneath the surface. But this is your opportunity to show just how adaptable and resilient you can be. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where things took a sudden turn, but by staying calm, you were able to navigate through it with grace? Remember, you have the strength within you to manage whatever comes your way today. Take a deep breath and approach each situation with patience. You'll be surprised by how much smoother things can go. Socially, you'll likely find that you're more approachable and appreciated by those you meet. There's something about your energy today that draws people in. They may even prefer your company over someone else's, for no apparent reason. This can feel wonderful, but be mindful of the envy or jealousy it could spark in others. Sometimes, when we're in a good place and things seem to be going our way, it can unintentionally create friction with others who are struggling. If you sense this happening, take a moment to check in with your actions. Are you inadvertently stepping on toes to get what you want? Be prepared to rein in your enthusiasm if needed and keep things balanced to avoid any awkward situations. It's also a time to be cautious with indulgences. Whether it's shopping, food, or love, there's a risk of straying from a sensible path into more destructive behaviors. We've all had those moments when we get caught up in the excitement of the moment and lose sight of our long-term goals. But remember, any idealist or dreamer must eventually confront the reality of turning their visions into something solid and sustainable. It's wonderful to dream big, but make sure your plans are grounded in reality. Have you ever chased a dream only to realize you hadn't laid the proper foundation? Today is your reminder to build on solid ground. If you continue to indulge in unrealistic dreams without a plan, you could miss out on important opportunities and end up wasting your valuable resources. On the financial front, take a cautious approach. This isn't the day for big risks or lavish spending. Instead, focus on being modest in your needs and satisfied with small profits. Sometimes, those small gains add up to something much more substantial over time. Have you ever set aside a little bit of money each week and then been pleasantly surprised at how quickly it grew? That's the kind of energy you want to tap into today. By staying mindful of your financial decisions, you'll be able to treat yourself to something special soon enough. And finally, don't let the day slip by without paying attention to your physical well-being. You know you have that athletic ability within you, why not put it to good use? Exercise doesn't have to be a huge effort, but incorporating movement into your routine can do wonders for your overall wellness. Maybe it's time to schedule a wellness day into your week, whether that means a yoga class, a walk in nature, or even just some quiet time for meditation. Taking care of your body isn't just about fitness, it's about nurturing your entire self. So, as you move through the twists and turns of today, remember to stay calm, trust yourself, and keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. There's a lot of positive energy available to you, you just need to harness it in a way that serves your highest good. How do you plan to navigate today's surprises? What steps will you take to stay grounded? Let's keep the conversation going and support each other on this journey.